Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Cities Skylines Project Below Sea Level. So, the project must go on. It's been quite a lot of days now. I mean, over a week, no, even more than that. God, it's been a while since I played this, so I must admit I do not completely remember everything. But I hope I can quickly remember what we were doing. Of course, there's Poop River. I remember now, of course, it all comes back to me. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what we're doing right now, but it looks like we're building this sort of general area of the city, and I mean, yeah, it's happening, so I don't know what else there is to do but to just wait. I mean, there's no real demand to speak of right now, so if that's not the case, then, you know, then there's nothing to do. I did want to mess a bit about with the, where are they? Milestones? No, not city information. What are they called? Areas, milestones. There we are. Policies, because you can do these like across the entire city. What I was wondering is if we want to click some of these, and also it might also be kind of interesting to try and play around with this stuff. You know, try and, you know, do some tax reliefs for certain areas just to see if we can encourage some more growth, although I don't really think that's going to be needed. This game is not very difficult in that sense. Like if we go in here, I think the vast majority of buildings are, you know, upgraded to the max. Yeah, high density. I don't see anything really that is not upgraded. And if it's not upgraded, they might as well pay taxes. I mean, even these tiny little buildings in this awkward little area right here are upgraded. Some are, of course, burned down and, you know, abandoned and what have you, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. My god, I remember this now. My god, yeah, I am not that great. This is truly a mess. You know, you don't notice it too much, you know, normally, but when you come back after not having played for some time, you do realize the awkward angles and what have you that you have built your roads in. Like, this is not at all lined up, and yeah, traffic here is not that great. And I'm noticing the frame rate is still bad, so hopefully that's not too much of an issue for you guys. I don't know how you fix this. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm gonna assume I could fix it, well, improve it at least, by adding some, I don't know, should I just add another off-ramp? That sounds stupid, but I mean, this whole city is stupid, so this, why is that not possible? Come on, game, let's cooperate here. I hate that he bends that way, it's annoying. Like, if I can have another off-ramp that allows these people right here to well, of course they might, the vast majority of them might just come on here. Maybe what I do is like build something like this. That people want, if people want to go directly from here to here, they can. Of course, now I just added another intersection, and that doesn't really help the situation. I don't know. This is fine for now, I'm sure. Don't worry about it. Don't question it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to expand our city. I mean, we have a lot of money, so there's nothing stopping us from doing that. I want to develop this area now. And we're just gonna let all these other stuff right here sort of develop in the background, I think. Still no buildings right by the dam. That frustrates me. I mean, this stuff is zoned. It's got water, it's got electricity, it's got everything, so I don't really know what they're all about, complaining about, you know? I really want to see this. I want like buildings right up by the dam. Like, also, why are there no buildings here? Have I not zoned this? No, you can't zone this? Ah, it's because there are power lines here. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna make a wild guess and say those are not needed anymore. Let's get rid of those. Oh god, there's still power lines flowing through my city here. Let's get rid of all those, make sure everything is zoned up, and we'll think about what to do next. I think I want to expand. Like, let's just maximize our usage of space. We'll build some stuff in this area as well, right by the poop. Alright, so if anyone's actually gonna be bothering living here right by Poop River, I don't know. I wouldn't advise anyone to move to Poop River, but of course I did try and zone like not residential there and instead like commercial and offices and stuff, so I don't know if they demand as much as the other people. We should probably plop down a park Just for good measure. Actually, give them a couple of parks. They need something to compensate for living right by Poop River, I think. It's only fair. How about these guys as well? You want a park? There's not really much room for a park here, though, is there? There really isn't. And all the parks are so darn large. Of course, that kind of makes sense. I mean, you want a large park, but we'll put one there. So yeah, be happy, build awesome buildings, and stop arguing. Alright, so let's develop this area. Also, of course, have to remember that we have this area. I don't know if we want to sort of keep this area here clean. That might be a bit cool, actually. You know? Have like a bit of a forest here. I think we're going to focus on developing like inside of the circle. Of course, this does not have to be a circle. And also, wouldn't it probably be cooler if this road connected to this dam? Because I built this dam so painfully close to the edge here that it might not be possible to build a big road that stretches out from it. Oh, actually you could. If you built it in a kind of annoying angle. Oh, this could work. Yeah, I think we're going to try and connect that. Of course, that requires moving these, but that's okay. And then we'll start zoning out this area. We'll probably want to elevate the highway as well. And put, I don't know, replace this with another one of the upgraded ones, the superior ones, like this. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Alright, there we are. So I redesigned this whole area a bit. Not much though, just so that I could use my pre-made stuff, so I didn't have to build everything manually, because that takes time and it makes the things look very ugly like this thing is a proof of. Well, I guess I never could have used the basic thing here anyways, because of the fact that it is on a slope, and slopes and buildings do not cooperate in this game, sadly. But yeah, I've elevated the roads, and now this whole part of the place was a lot easier. Of course, I guess this was a part of the problem. I remember we struggled a lot trying to get this area to work, but now it seems to be quite fine. Because I still would really like if there was a road that went like under right here. How does I... Why don't you want to unelevate? Oh. Hey, okay, that wasn't actually that difficult. Oh, that's sweet. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that makes sense. Of course, now this might end up being a bit of a trafficated road, but oh well. Not much we can do about that. Slope is too steep. Oh, god fucking damn it. You know, it doesn't look like I'm going to get any roads there. But yeah, elevated stuff. We got on and off ramps in all the places. Now I just need to grid this out, or, I don't know, come up with something more creative. I've also done, you know, a road right by the dam, because I like the idea of having buildings right by the dam, and this is a huge dam, so I feel like that's only appropriate. You can see some buildings here starting to pop up. Like, I don't know if the land value here is poor because of the thing. Educate more citizens. Okay, so we have no education, you say? Bitch, we have all the education, shut up. I guess this area is just more poorly educated for some reason. Don't know what's up with that. Maybe it'll fix itself at some point. Regardless, yeah, I think we should just start gridding this stuff out. Maybe we should try and like make a grid that connects, so that, I mean, have we done that so far? No, but we could. Like, we could have like a grid that starts here and just goes under the road here, so sort of gonna pretend as if the road does not exist. That would be kind of cool. Also, we need to connect these roads. Let's get a bit of bendy bend here. Whenever I can, I like to have those, you know, because I don't know, my city is very gritty. So whenever there is opportunities for some not gritty stuff, that's always nice. Of course, there's always opportunities. It's just that I don't do it. Like, I don't know, what would, like, how do you do not grid? I mean, we already have some bend here. We could just sort of try and follow the bend. So that could have been the city's new motto. And fuck parks. Torn out so many parks during this building. Like, if we try to be, of course, we gotta of course maximize the usage of space, but like that's a bit of a bend. So we're working alright. Is there no way we can sneak this road under here? No. Very well, we have an excuse for even more bendiness then. Like... Oh god, it's already terrible. No! Oh well. But yeah, no, I like this concept, you know. I think this is a decent little thing. I can get it to work, that is. Ah, not perfect, but whatever. Who cares? Okay, that much at least. We can have a bit of a bend here, of course. Do want to maximize usage of space, so we'll have to do it like that. Yeah, we can just keep doing that, and we'll have like some roads connecting them like that to make things better. We do want to try and be a bit careful about the amount of intersection we have right by the on and off ramps to the highway, though. But hey, our first car. Who are you? What do you want? The SUV. Okay. Edward Brown. Good for you, Edward Brown. Using the new highway. Oh, another guy as well. Albert Brown? No. Owner, okay. Who's your name? Oh no, that is Albert Brown. What was your name then? Edward Brown. Okay, it was different. The brothers are out journeying. Anyways, we gotta love this little thing I had to make here on the road, because for some reason this little thing here, just like you can see the where it lights up in blue, you can't build there for some reason. It's just magic. But yeah, let's grid this shit out. Alright, here we have it. A wonderful grid. Well, it's not, you know, it's not a very simple grid. It's not a... Well, it's a simple grid, but it's not a standard grid, as I've done so much in this city. There's some variations, some twisties and some turns and some stuff and some things. And I think now begins the horror of creating public transport. But I think I might want to do that in the next episode, because I've been playing for 40 minutes now. Of course, I have no idea how long this episode's been. I feel like I've cut away a lot of it. Of course, I haven't edited the episode yet, so I wouldn't be able to tell you 100% exactly how long, well, how much I will be cutting away, but I'm not going to leave in the parts where I'm not talking. And of course, there's no sewage here. No, there is. Shut up. Stupid school. With all his complaints. Yeah, I had to move the school. Well, university to be more exact. As it was messing up my road design. But yeah, I think in the next episode we'll just continue with our wonderful little district construction here. And I don't know, it's gonna be beautiful. I know that much. Ooh, let's connect that. You know, it doesn't matter that that stuff's connected, but I want to do it anyways. I just want to fill in this stuff. I don't like that there's like not watered area. That's not fun. Also, have you guys built buildings by the wall yet? Well, now there's actually industry demand. How fascinating. Well, how about like do offices, do they ever become true skyscrapers? Because I have a feeling they don't. And my god, the lag is real. It's almost like it's stuttering now. What are you guys complaining about? Education. Yes, there is all kinds of education here. Shut up. But yeah, so they do become kind of skyscrapers, but they don't become mad crazy skyscrapers like these ones. It's a bit of a disappointment, because I want to make sure the buildings by the... No, actually this is an office building, and that's pretty big, but you know, they are all the same though, sadly. But yeah, no, the offices definitely get quite high. So I think we can safely replace this area with offices. And maybe even consider building a new getting a new graphics card. Yeah, probably not though. That shit's expensive. I really hope graphics card fall in price soon. Oh man, the demand for offices is high. Holy shit. Yeah, I really hope the price of like, I want a better one, but I want the what is it called? Oh shit. The 980. That one looks badass. I want that, but that's so expensive right now. So I would love for it to fall in price. And they have, I think they have announced like new, like not next gen necessarily, but you know, better than the 980. Why? Oh, there we go. No level up info available. Well, fuck you then. Are you gonna level up or not? No info. Oh, well. There's high demand, so they should build quite quickly. Of course, you don't have to. You can't be tricked by this. Well, you can be tricked by it, but you shouldn't be tricked by it. Sometimes it's like, even if it's full up, that doesn't mean like an entirely new district. It just means like, you know, a couple of zones. But yeah, anyways, thanks so much for watching this episode of Project Below Sea Line. And yeah, I have been reading your comments, and no shit, everyone's dying again. quickly before we go. I don't want that to happen. Oh shit. Yep, we're gonna have another wave of death. Because I, once again, did not pay attention. Like, when this happens, your screen should just... There should be like a pop-up warning, like, dude, your city's dying. Okay, why is the city dying? I'm gonna assume it's shit in the water. Yeah. Where is this shit in the water? There's no shit in the water. Oh. No, there's sewage treatment, even though this in particular is not connected up. Come on, guys. Nope, don't tear that down. Tear that down and connect stuff. There we go. Right, so that should do that. So we have sewage treatment. That's not an issue. Except for these guys, they don't have shit. Now they have. Yeah, there's sewage treatment everywhere. No problem. We would need some more soon, and we have sufficient water availability. There's no shit in the water over here. And these ones are operating normally, even though they're not actually sucking up any water, but, you know. I hope this place is not draining. That would be a bit of a disappointment, but I don't think it is. Did I have one up here as well? Yes, there are a couple of ones here. They're operating normally, no shit in that water. Of course, there are some remnants of the draining. Of course, I don't think the draining was as necessary as I made it out to be. It seemed to me that the draining sort of... It would have happened by itself. Because of, you know... but I think I've explained that before. Like, you know, it's the reason that this place is empty. It's because shit just evaporates if it doesn't have a source feeding it. Which, it's realistic, but... Yeah, I have no idea. I don't understand. Sometimes I wish the game sort of just told you. Where is this? Oh. No, these are not... No, yeah, no, those are sewage. That's sewage. That one doesn't work, but it doesn't matter. Is there a map mode for this shit? Sorry, I know I said I was gonna end the episode, but I kinda want to figure this out now. No water, no sewage. Well, I could check it in between episodes, but I don't know. Pollution map mode. Well, not garbage, but either connections, population, crime. Where is straight up? There it is. Pollution. Okay. So this is where stuff's polluted. Makes sense. And this is where we get the water from. And it is not polluted. So what is wrong? Shouldn't be anything wrong. I don't get it. Is it? It says there's pollution in the pipes, but I'm gonna take the risk here, and I'm actually gonna